Hello, children. A very good afternoon to you all. Today we are going to start with Unit 2. We are done with all the concepts from Unit A, right? We completed A reading, B reading, and C reading as well. Yes, don't think that we are rushing. We all are in class 9 children. We should remember that. If everything would have been fine, by the month of January, we would have gone into class 10, we would have started with our classes. But since the situation here now is not good, even though the situation is bad, we are supposed to rush. If not January, at least from February, we have to start with our class 10. That should be our aim. Okay, that should be our goal. So by January, we have to finish our syllabus, complete our final assessments, and then we will go with class 10 in a very fresh way. Okay, if everything is fine, fingers crossed, by that time at least this whole world should come out of this pandemic situation. Schools should run normal. You all should once again come back school happily, okay, and attend all classes. Personally, physically, you can attend all the classes. Yes, so if you have any doubts in any of the classes, what we have covered so far, A reading, B reading, and C reading, you can text to your principal in your class WhatsApp group, and then that automatically reaches me. They will forward it to me, and I'm going to clarify your doubts again on a special session. Okay, don't worry about doubts. And there is also topic tenses touched in first unit. About tenses also, very shortly we are going to watch a session on it. Okay, not one session. I might take 4 to 5 sessions completely to complete the topic tense. Okay, so don't miss any of the classes. I may teach that topic any of these days, coming days. Within a week, I may start with that tenses topic. So don't miss out. Tenses is a very important concept where if one who is perfect in tenses will definitely improve communication skills. Okay, so don't miss out any of my classes. Watch everything till the end. Okay. So today unit 2 is something which you like the most. Okay. What do we like? You children like mostly sports and games. Yes, IPL. You will not miss IPL. Yes, any other cricket match or football match, anything depending on your interest, you like sports and games. Not only watching, but also you go to what playgrounds and you play there. Yes, most of us, if Decathlon is nearby to us, we go there, we spend time there playing. I see kids skating there. Okay, they get their skateboards and they'll be skating there at Decathlon. So we all like sports and games, whatever it is, though that is a traditional game or a modern game, we like sports and games. Yes, na? So today our complete unit 2 is going to deal with the theme games and sports. Games and sports. Okay, when I was in class 6, yes, I think I was in class 6. My aim was to become an athlete. Okay, I used to practice a sport. I will not tell you that. You people laugh at me because now I'm not into that. So you people may make fun of me. Okay, so I had that ambition. Every day I used to wear shoes. Early in the morning by 4:30, I used to start my workout on that game. So I used to ask my father, if I am professional in this game, is there any necessity that I have to study? I used to ask my father because I would not like going school or studying. So then my father told, no, no, you need to be professional in both the aspects. You have to do that as well as this. Who knows where you will show your proficiency, where your luck is. Okay, if it is in academics, you may get a good job there. You may get settled there in that academical field. Otherwise, if you are into sports, even in sports, you have bright future. If that clicks, you can choose that option. So I used to travel on both the both the boats. I used to sail both the boats, sports and academics, but I couldn't do it longer. So I used to get up at 4:30 until 7 o'clock. I used to go for my practice, and then I understood after 1 month of practice that sports is not an easy job. We can't flourish that easily in sports. You can succeed holding academics. Like with your studies, you can get good jobs, children. But if you choose sports as your dream, ambition, goal, then you have to invest lots of time, lots of efforts, lot of patience. Okay, it is not that easy at all, children. It is very difficult. But when you think of becoming an athlete, you feel, what is that? It is very easy. I just have to run 2 kilometers race, 3 kilometers race, or 4 kilometers, or 10 kilometers race. What is that? I will just run and run and run. One day I will get cup, we think. But it is very difficult. Very, very difficult. Out of my experience, I am telling you, whatever I share, somewhere or the other, whatever the examples I share, they will be connected. All these are also my personal experiences. So my advice is, okay, sports you choose, but give equal importance to academics also. So here, since our topic is about games and sports, here we learn about someone who is physically disabled, okay, and he reaches one height in his sports career. See, A reading, B reading, C reading completely is about sports. For example, let me read out A reading. It is true height. I just told you all what is that about. It is about a competition, that benchmark, how he or she achieves that. Since I didn't start with the lesson, I'm not even revealing the gender. Okay, that is all about true height. And then B reading, what is a player? It's a poem. Okay, how a player will be, how he runs after his games, what all are his or her challenges in that. You will know more about player in this poem. Next one is VVS Lakshman, very, very special. Do you know who is VVS Lakshman? Oh, that's a wrong question. Who will not know VVS Lakshman? He is such a famous man. Yes, so this is our topic, true height. What is a player? It's a poem. And VVS Lakshman, very, very special. This is um, a topic about him. It's like a biography. Okay, not autobiography. It is biography. See, since topic of biography and autobiography came, let me give you the difference between biography and autobiography. Okay, I am Saujanya. I am here, and I want to write a book about myself, where I was born, how I was brought up, what are my achievements, what are my failures, what are my dreams, what is my career, okay, my family background, all those details, my experiences in my life is all that if I put it on a book by me, if I write book about me, that is called autobiography. Okay, and if someone comes, for example, you come to my house and you ask, ma'am, I want to write your biography, then that about me you are writing, that is called biography. If about me, if I myself write about myself, that is called autobiography. Okay, is that clear, children? Autobiography means I writing about myself. Biography means someone coming and writing about me. For example, the movie Mahanati, that is biography. Okay, that is not autobiography. APJ Abdul Kalam sir's book, you will find it is autobiography. He wrote about himself, his achievements, his failures, because he is a motivational icon, right? So he wrote about himself. Of course, there are biographies also, but he wrote about himself. That is autobiography. Okay, clear about it? Okay. So let us first see this face sheet in page number 26. In page number 26, we have face sheet. Please look at this, children. Read the following quotation and answer the questions that follow. Here is a quotation. What is the quotation? Dream, dream, and dream high. For dreams lead to thoughts, and thoughts lead to actions. Yes. Dream, dream, and dream high. Your dreams should be high. If you can easily score 30 out of 50, then aim for 45. But what do you think? No, no, why 45? Let me go for 40. No. Dream, dream, and dream high. When you dream high, your dreams will lead to thoughts. What you will think? You will have thoughts about how to reach my dream, how to reach my goal. You will plan out, you will have your own strategies. When should I get up? How should I study? How should I remember? How should I revise? And how differently can I answer this topic in my tests? All these things you will be thinking. So dream, dream, and dream high. And those high dreams will lead you to thoughts. What kind of thoughts? Those thoughts will lead you to actions. You will prepare, those thoughts are your action plans or plan of action. Then if you start working on that plan of action, automatically you will succeed in your dreams. You will reach your dream. Understood, Nana? I hope I am clear with this quotation. Let me read it out once again. Dream, dream, and dream high. For dreams lead to thoughts, and thoughts lead to actions. Okay? Our dreams, how should our dreams be? Our dreams should be high, and those dreams will lead us towards thoughts to succeed. And those thoughts, if we put those action plans, then automatically we will reach our goals, reach our dreams. Okay? Clear better? Fine. So here we have two questions under this quotation. What is that? What according to you does the quotation express? Just now I explained to you. Yes, the same thing you can put it in your own words. If you get any other more thoughts than what I shared, you can put those also on paper. And do share these screenshots in your class groups so that your teachers will also feel happy, and somehow I will also receive that message that students are studying well. Even I feel so happy that my efforts are not futile efforts. My efforts are useful somewhere. Okay, make this at least for me so that from wherever you are watching my videos, I feel happy that yes, my videos are successfully reaching my children. Okay, next, the second question. Is it essential to dream high? Of course. If we aim for 45 out of 50, we may reach 41 or 42. If we aim at 40, what will happen? We may end up at 36, 37, or 38. So always our dreams should be high. I will have a target. I'm not boasting about me, but I have a aim that today I should complete at least 3 videos. When I have an aim of 3 videos, I will at least land up at 2 videos. By that time, my throat will be gone. Okay, so when you aim for 3, you will at least land up at 2. And by God's grace, if you reach 3 out of 3, that is great thing. So our dreams should always be high. How can you make one's dream come true? Very simple. You should have a perfect plan, and you should have interest to implement that perfect plan. And in addition to this, you should have a burning desire in you. If you have that burning desire in you, automatically you will reach your goal. My experience, children. You should have that. If you want that, you should sit for that. You should work out on that. How can I finish that? How can I get that? Think only about that. And finally, all these powers, okay, supernatural powers in this world will also help you in reaching your target. That is damn sure, children. Okay, how can one make one's dream come true? You should invest your time, you should invest your energy, you should have patience, you should plan out in different ways, you should work out, you should put your soul in that and you work on it. No one in this world can stop you from achieving your dreams and goals. That is true. Okay. So I only gave you all answer, but think a lot and add few more points, children. Don't just confine to my explanation. Okay, add more. Oral activity, speech. The dream of my life and how I am going to achieve it. Yes, you will also have your dreams. Yes, put it on a paper. Write this. This is an oral activity, but we don't have that. Facility now. But if there is any interaction among you students, your class groups, like we will be taking classes on Zoom or Google Meet, many other modes of online teaching is going on in our schools, right? If chance, if things permit, you ask your teacher to allocate one period for this oral discussion. But before that, you should prepare yourself for points to be discussed on this topic. Okay, form or write all short forms of that, and then you can have an oral discussion. You can share your points. Okay, it's not a debate. You can share your concepts in your live sessions. You can share your dream. Okay, and how you are going to achieve it means nothing but your action plan. Share your action plan, and your ideas may help other students also. Okay, and there must be two or three students also in your class who did not frame their aim. So your content, what you share, may help other students to have their own what aims, goals. Okay, that may create some interest in them, that even I should have an aim. Okay, you are doing something good, so do that. Ask your teachers, Nana, don't forget about it. So let us quickly go into the topic A, reading true height. We almost completed 19 minutes. Let me read paragraph by paragraph and we will try to understand. I don't think we can complete it today. We will take one more class to complete this A reading. Okay. So here if you see page number 27, there is one picture given. 1, 2, 3, 4, so on up to 10. Yes. So what is this? What is this, beta? Some athlete. What is this? Nerve-wracking day in Michael Stone's life as he prepares to take the ultimate test of his sports career. Okay, so this is a sport. I will not tell you what it is. I want you to search and let us know. If you're watching it on YouTube, you can drop a message down in comments section what this sport is. Okay, if you know, drop it. I'm not going to reveal it. Fine. Okay, let us start reading. Hold a pencil in your hand, dear ones. True height. This story talks about the feelings of an athlete as he pursues his dream. Read about a nerve-wracking day in Michael Stone's life as he prepares to take the ultimate test of his sports career. Okay, so here we are talking about Michael Stone, his life, and what is he took up this sport as his career. There is no other second choice in his life. Okay, this is the only sport he made as his career, and that is a nerve-wracking day. Nerve-wracking day means uh, see, your nerves are stiff now. You are just waiting. Do or die moment. Do or die moment that I have to do. It's not at all die. There is no point of die. Do it. I have to do it. I have to do it, and I have to do it. Finally, I will do it. So all his nerves, all together, his mind, his soul, everything is telling that he should win the race. That is called as nerve-wracking day. In whose life? Michael Stone's life. Okay. Here the character is Michael Stone. Underline the name of this person, children. That is also important. It is an awe-inspiring achievement that will leave you breathless. Means you will hold your breath while reading this lesson. You will. I already read it, so I know what happens. But the author already told that it is an awe-inspiring achievement. Means Michael succeeded in his sport, but here there will be twist. Just like in movies, we have twist. I will not talk about serials. In serials, there will be 1 lakh episodes and 100 lakh twists. Okay, so like in movies, how we have small twist where villain becomes a friend to hero. Okay, or villain will be brother of heroine. Such kind of twists will be there. So here also we have a small twist, and when you read that twist and when he tries to overcome that problem, there you will hold your breath and you will be trying to know what happens next. Okay, so what is the next paragraph here? His palms were sweating. Palms means these palms. Okay, palms were sweating. When you are tensed, your palms will sweat. He needed a towel to dry his grip. He needed a towel, a kerchief or a towel, okay, to dry. Sometimes cricketers, while playing cricket, what do, children, before bowling? They will rub their hands, or they rub their hands to mud or sand there, so that there will be no sweat. Most of the players do that. Okay, so the same thing. Since his palms were sweating, he needed a towel to dry his palms for good grip. To hold something, your palms should be dry. Otherwise, what happens? It will not be a good grip. You will lose your target. A glass of ice water quenched his thirst, but hardly cooled his intensity. So what happened? One glass of ice water quenched his thirst. Means he was thirsty. He could feel okay. His appetite for thirst is fulfilled, but his thirst for that desire of achieving is not complete. He could not quench his thirst of success because he didn't even start his trial. Okay, so it is National Junior Olympics. Okay, Michael Stone is taking part in National Junior Olympics. So children, almost it is a 25-minute session is done. So in the next session, I will try to complete this topic. So you all also be ready. Since there is an introduction given on face sheet, discussion of these questions and this oral activity. Of course, face sheet takes good time for introduction and all that. So we couldn't complete at least half of this topic. But in next session, we will try to complete this lesson. Okay, I just gave the information about who is taking part and how his intensity is, how his condition is while playing. So let me wind up now because I have one more session immediately. So let's wind up for today, and in the next class we are going to deal this. Until then, you have to complete writing these 2 question answers from this face sheet on your classwork, and also this oral activity. Try to complete this. Take help of your friends and teachers. Arrange a group and you can have good activity. This helps you in improving your communication skills also. Okay, beta. So that's all for today. Let's catch up in another interesting video about this topic. Until then, stay safe, beta. Take care. Bye.